In the history of Roman execution, the cross was the end. But for Jesus of Nazareth, the miracle started long before the nails were driven in. If you look at the medical and historical evidence, Jesus shouldn't have even made it to the hill of Calvary. He should have died in the dirt of the courtyard. Most people focus on the resurrection, and they should, but the miracle of his survival leading up to the cross is one of the most overlooked details in the entire Bible. It began in Gethsemane with hematidrosis, a rare condition where extreme stress causes blood to leak through the skin, leaving it hypersensitive and fragile. The Roman flagrum wasn't just a whip, it was a lead-weighted shredding of his back that exposed muscle and bone. Doctors agree, the blood loss, combined with no sleep, food, or water, should have triggered fatal shock. By the time he was handed the crossbar, he was a medical impossibility, held together by a divine decree. He had a legal appointment with the cross that he refused to miss. When he finally reached the wood, the Romans expected him to fade. Crucifixion kills by slow exhaustion. You eventually lose the strength to push up and breathe, and you slip into unconsciousness. But Jesus remained fully alert. He spoke to the thief, he spoke to his mother, and he waited until the exact moment prophecy was fulfilled. He didn't die because his heart failed. He died because he commanded it to stop. He said it himself in John 10, "No man takes my life from me, but I lay it down of myself." When the work was finished, Jesus didn't gasp. He let out a loud cry, a shout of authority that terrified the battle-hardened centurion. In that moment, he yielded his spirit. He didn't succumb to trauma. He dismissed his soul like a king leaving a throne. And that release of life was so explosive that the earth couldn't contain the shockwave. The Bible says the ground shook, the temple veil tore, and the graves of the dead were ripped open. His life was so potent that even in the act of dying, he pulled others out of their tombs with him. The miracle isn't just that he rose 3 days later. The miracle is that he was the master of the grave the entire time. He wasn't a victim of Rome, and he wasn't a victim of the cross. The highlighted miracle here is that they couldn't kill him until he saw fit to let go and lay his life down, just as he told us in John 10:18. If this perspective on the sacrifice of Christ moved you, make sure to like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into the Word. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.